Get it.
Gonna show 'em a thing or two. I'm gonna turn it up, set it loose. Feast your eyes, I got something new. From up here you can't beat the view. Just watch me now. Just watch me now. I got something for you, a little more for you. You won't believe your eyes. Just watch me now. Just watch me now. I got something for you, a little more for you. You won't believe your eyes. Just watch me now. Just watch me now. Just watch me now. Just watch me now.
Howdy, folks. So, yeah, it's light outside and it's opening day of rifle season. I had a little too much fun at deer camp last night. I really didn't sleep in. It's that much. I woke up at about 5:40, 5:50. Had to get a bunch of my stuff together. Somehow I remembered to plug my camera in last night, so good job to me. And I'm going to the same place I shot my buck last year. I know there's cows on it, but there were cows on it last year, so it shouldn't really mess anything up. Jordan went there probably about 2 weeks ago during bow season, and he said he just sat kind of overlooking a lot of it. He said he saw a lot of does pouring off the neighbors. And that's about the same thing that was going on last year, just a lot of deer pouring off the neighbor's ridge coming down into that bottom. So I'm gonna get to a spot to where I can just see a lot of that bottom and hopefully be within 200 yards of anything coming out of there's like one little opening for some reason that they really like to come through, so hopefully I can sit somewhere where I have a shot down there, get one of them. I got a west wind, which is perfect for the setup. It's just blowing my wind completely away from any of the ridges. Bucks are chasing does hard. They have been for probably about the last week or two. So, going in there, got the trusty old 243. Hopefully I can get one on the ground. And I got my grandpa's, I'll say lucky hat, but it's got little ear flaps in it, and it's, oh god, it's freaking cold. It's probably like, I think they say it's like right at 32, but it's pretty breezy out, and I think they said the real feel is supposed to be close to like the teens. So, yep, deer should be moving, and hopefully I can shoot one. see that deer's moving. Yeah, time to put my gloves on and get all settled in. It's freaking cold. So after seeing that buck chase those does over on the other property, I hadn't seen anything. And then I saw this coyote come out and I got it on camera. And then it went into the woods and I kind of lost it. And it popped back up of the woods probably about 80 yards from me. And it started messing. With one of the calves. It started like circling around it. And I don't know why I didn't get it on video. Because it was pretty neat. It was like kind of circling and going around the calves, and the calves were jumping around, kicking and stuff. And the landowner actually told me earlier this year, and he said if any time you see a coyote, he said just shoot it, because I guess he doesn't want to mess with his cows. So I actually saw a coyote messing with his cows, and so yeah, my gun sighted in for sure. I know that. And that's actually, see the little calves. That's the ones they're messing with, so. Shot a coyote, and then I went and grabbed the coyote and slid it up here. And right after that, I saw a doe walking through the woods. I could barely see its tail and head, but it was walking through the woods, so deer are still moving. I just saw a doe run kind of through all the cows. I mean, she was bucking it, so I don't know if she was being chased by a buck, or I saw another coyote too, but she might have been getting messed with by a coyote. And but she just booked it across the field and went into that back corner where I saw the buck chasing the does earlier this morning. So I'm starting to see a theme other than that one doe that I saw in the strip of woods. They're hanging out at that back corner. If I come back this evening, I might have to figure out a way to hunt that spot, because it's probably 300 yards. Yeah, it's right at 300. No, I see a buck. That's a little one. That's a buck. Well, it's time for the evening hunt. It is 2:15, and I'm gonna go and try to get to that back corner. See if I can get closer to all the deer movement I was seeing this morning, and hopefully they move the same. Didn't know that was here. But I still think I'm just gonna try to get to that back corner. That's where I saw all the deer. Right. I walked through all the cows. And I'm pretty close to that corner. I bet I'm probably a little over 100 yards from the fence. And there's this little cedar tree right here. I'm probably just gonna crawl up underneath it. Because this morning I was watching that buck chase the doe over there, just across the fence, and then that little 6-pointer walked the fence down here. So I'm gonna get set up underneath that cedar tree and just get settled in. So that's kind of like my view. I have this canopy of cedar limbs just all around me. Makes it a little harder to see the field, but I can still see everything. And I'll probably just sit here. And once it gets closer to prime time, I'll probably just lay out my belly and go prone. But for now, I'm just gonna sit like this, kind of watch over it. I can see further up into the strip of woods behind me than I thought, which is good, because I know deer like to cruise that hillside. Feeling pretty good about this. Now I just gotta wait. It is almost 3:40. smaller one still over there walking in the woods. That was like a 150-yard shot. And I was trying to get steady on my knee and I couldn't do it. So I waited till it turned the other way. And I got down onto my belly and I shot. And it ran. I think I hit it twice. I don't know if I missed that first shot or not, but that second shot, which I didn't get on camera, he ran about 50 yards and stopped. And I shot and I saw him kick up real hard and he ran and he crashed down in the creek. That's insane. And they came in grunting and snorting after those does. That's unbelievable. I need to go over there and see if he's laying over there. I can't wait. So I was sitting up underneath that one little cedar tree up there. And he came out. He came out in this corner. I'm gonna have to see if I hit him twice, but isn't that just awesome? That's unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. I hope he didn't break any of his antlers because he jumped into some rocks, but that's probably the biggest deer in my life so far. I'm gonna go get on him. You can see all this blood. He jumped down in the creek. Exactly what I was planning to do. They came right out of that corner, chasing does. I could hear this guy grunting from 150 yards. I can't believe it. That's insane. I'm gonna call Jordan. Need help dragging, buddy. Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
What's up?
I'm gonna need help dragging, buddy.
Shoot a buck.
It's the biggest one of my life, I think. Yep. I shot it twice. It ran maybe about, well, I shot it the first time. And it ran about 50 yards and then stopped and just stood there, and I was like, maybe I missed. So then I ratcheted another one, shot it, and I saw it jump straight up into the air, kind of like Sambo's doe did. And he jumped down a ledge, and I just heard him, and he's laying down in the water. He's a He's just a big, wide old 8-pointer. I think it's a 3-year-old, but you need to look at this thing. It's nuts. All right, there's a. Oh, and bring knives if we want to field dress it here, but. Yeah. Well, I'll say about, yeah. I just need to shoot a doe somewhere, but you need to see this thing's back. Yeah. But you need to see this thing's back. It has like a straight up hole in its back from where it's been fighting and something punched it. Alright, sweet. Bye. I'm happy. I'm a happy man. I'm gonna call a few more people, and whenever Jordan and Aiden get here, we're gonna drag it out. That was awesome, and I got it on video, finally. Finally killed something on video, kind of. Here they come. Jordan's finally taking his off-road truck off-roading. But I think that's going to wrap this one up. We're going to pull this deer out of this creek or take some pretty pictures first, and then we're loading it up and getting out of here. And then comes the fun part of gutting it and hanging it up in the shed. See ya, folks. Jordan, is this why we do what we do?
Yeah, that's probably.
I think this is why we do what we do.
Now I got a cameraman.
Woo!
It's hard filming by yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Too big, I know.
Good job, buddy.
You did what you're supposed to.